Let me just make one last clarification on grammar for you. All our unit plans do have a grammar scope and sequence. And when you open that, the lessons are color coded by standard to show you which TEKS you will teach each module. Remember, in 3 through 5, if you're following all the modules, you will follow all the modules. In first and second grade, you'll do all but 2 of them. So color-coded green for the Interreading Writers Workshop lessons. Those standards will be directly taught if you teach Writing Workshop. And then orange if it's an Interreading Grammar mini lesson. That's a supplemental lesson. Some of the standards we've kind of bumped up to the beginning, and we put the grammar mini lessons in there because complete sentences we knew would need to be taught and practiced starting in Unit 1. We also have Jeff Anderson's focus phrases still on here if that's a resource that you use. But I'm going to talk about HMH, Writing Workshop, because that's the one that we all have access to. So I showed you in the Writing Workshop video how to find the Writing Workshop lessons and follow those. But if you do want to do these supplemental grammar mini lessons, you also just go to your Writing Workshop, but this time instead of clicking on the teacher's guide, just click on grammar right here, and it'll open up, click on grammar, and then this first link, Writing Workshop Teacher's Guide, Grammar Mini Lessons. If you have a hard copy of your teacher's guide, it's in the very back of it, and it's marked, the grammar mini lessons are in the back of it, marked with an orange tab, and it says grammar mini lessons on it. If you want to look them up virtually, you could do it this way. So we went from our Writing Workshop to grammar, and then we're just going to open the mini lessons section of that. And it's orange. It looks like this. So those mini lessons are basically lessons that can be taught in isolation and can be extra practice for those grammar skills, which are our editing TEKS and a few revising TEKS. Remember, those are taught within the Writing Workshop modules if you teach those. Otherwise, you can use these lessons if you need some extra practice. So basically, you can just look up in the table of contents what you need. And it's marked by the same pages because it's also in the Writers Workshop Teacher's Guide, so they have W's as well. So that's just what you see. These orange lessons are those grammar mini lessons, and that's how you can find those if you want to use those for some extra instruction or some more explicit targeted instruction just around those editing TEKS and revising TEKS.